Hey everyone, I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 54 3 vs 3 Grand Arena Championship, Week 2, Round 2. I'm very excited about this one, because not only am I having the opportunity to fight an actual opponent instead of, some Erodium that's been bugged all the way on up here, but it's a new actual opponent, and that's very rare. I've been fighting a lot of my very good friends very often lately. So let me make sure that I'm well set up here. Now, Brilliant Polo is my guildmate, and she might drop in here on Discord and chat with us. Let's go ahead and get the predictions set up. Now, when last we met... Oh, by the way, thank you for the follow, Weed and Sun. Appreciate it. Also, a couple other follows since last we met. Anomaly Lick. Hey, I've seen you all over the Swolo streams. Appreciate the follow. Lord Uchiha 98 gave a follow 2 days ago. Nice. All right, we got to acknowledge the good people out there. All right. Where's the prediction? Start prediction. This one. 2 or less, 3 or more. All right. We'll go ahead and give you guys a generous amount of time while we go ahead and do the review. Let me get this up on screen. And I think this should punt it right down for you guys. Nice. Nice. Looks good. At least I think it does. Sir Traximus, hola Tas. What's going on, my dude? Good to see you. This is going to be a fun one. You know what? Let me get the music on low here. Because I do enjoy having the music. But low. Alright, do I have the desktop audio? I swear I'm a professional. Alright, myself first, Brilliant Polo. Oop, did I hear somebody drop? Oh, Zid's in here and Polo. Okay. I see you.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Ooh, mighty fine.
Alright, well you're here at the dawn, so we're at the very start of it all. Alright. Rank 45, fighting rank 49. My 14.5 million GP to her 14.1. Top 80 GP, my 3.13 to her 3.08. Pretty damn close. Zeta's, my 352 to her 349. Again, really close. GAC Omicron's, my 59 to her 34. So I've got a lot more weight in that category. Top 80 average speed, my 163 to her 150. This is nice. It's rare to have a kind of speed advantage like that. Mod analysis, plus 25s. My 210 to her 122. 20 to 24s, I have 459 to her 295. Plus 20s, I have 669 to her 417. So we've got around the clock on speeds. Offense-wise, plus 4%, it's my 175 to her 120, and then plus 6%, my 55 to her 35. So wow, we're sizable on mods. All right, total relics. My 2154 to her 2091, so reasonably close. It's a few characters worth of relics difference. Relic 9's my 95 to her 59. Okay, I was full of it. I was a liar. 95 to 59 is an enormous difference of Relic 9, so fair enough. Relic 8's my 137 to her 118, so that's much closer. And Relic 7's my 25 to her 88. Okay, so I've converted a lot more 7s on up, so that's fair. Datacron analysis. Wow. Man, I'll tell you what, by the numbers, if I lose this, I should feel a little bad, because here I am actually having more total rerolls at 238 than her 206. So Polo's one of the very few that is successful out this way, that actually rerolls even less than I do. So I have, 238 total rerolls to her 206. Level 9 Datacrons, I have 47 to her 37. 6 to 8s, I have 2, she has 6, and 3 to 5s, I have 9, she has 15. Alright, GL comparison, let's see if anything jumps out at me. Slower than average, Sith Eternal, I don't know how much it matters, but the rest of the stats look good. Big old bulky JML, Okay, everything else looks pretty regular. Key characters. Wow, that is a big old gas. Let's see here. Cat. Wow, that is a wicked fast cat. Yikes. How are you using that, I wonder? Okay. Pretty fast cat. That's an interesting move, because that's a very high investment to do that, so I'm curious. Alright, capital ships, otherwise the same, so nothing really to see here, folks. Klogot, hello there. Good to see you, Klogot. Sinister Lath, let's go. Good luck. Appreciate it, man. Sheepdog47, happy Saturday. Thank you. Likewise. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. All right. Let's go ahead and swap over to the OmegaBot report. Get deep into the intel. So, this is live data. This is Polo's report for last week. All right. Overwhelmingly, she prefers to go later. Makes sense, given her time zone, so it's all fair. Mod comparison, yeah. So we're competitive, I guess. Here, she's got me beat from under 20, but after basically 20, I've converted a lot more on up. So hopefully that matters, as well as quite a few more GAC Omicrons. Again, like, I'm so deeply invested in GAC, I really should feel bad. I really should feel bad if I fumble this, because I feel like I have a lot in my hands. So we'll see how you guys end up voting with your predictions. You still have time. All right, as far as her attacks last week, so I think she had only one. Did you only have one legitimate match last week?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it's tough to infer from this, right? This is one of my very favorite graphs because I can kind of read the type of player that you are, that you're going for from this. But yeah, when you have 2 Erodiums that you're fighting in a week, all these numbers are skewed, so blah. All right, defense-wise, again, only one opponent really tested her. Only one was actual real person to fight. So, given that, we have limited intel, but we see that it was Saw, Tusken Chieftain, Finn, Leia, Qui-Gon, Reva, Padme, that's surely with the Padme Cron, GG Gas, Jabba, Kelleran, Ray Swolo, Trench Watt, and an RJT team. Okay. You'll see exactly none of her fleets were tested, so that's that's nice. That's nice. That's good. I'm happy about that. All right, defenses by zone. The information is scant, but if she kept everything the same, it would be something like Reva, General Grievous, Gas 501st, Kelleran Beck, and Ray Swolo. Something like that. All right, offensively, what is she reserved? Oop, I hear your mic queuing up, Zid. What's good? Oh, okay, you weren't trying to say it? All right, no worries. All right, so what did Polo reserve for attack last week? Wampa. Wow. Wait. Oh, so Wampa must have been something like a cleanup attempt, and then it looks like 2 out of 3 times the cleanup attempt actually went wrong. Something like that. BKM, Lord Vader, Sidious, with a timeout. Interesting. That's interesting. Malgus, Bane, CLS, Slacker, Iden, Aphra, Nevid. Dig that. Well, these look like kind of like cleanup things. These look, a few of these look like cooldown pulls. A Tebow lead, an Ewok scout lead. Maybe you did an unironic.
Yeah, I was trying to catch poke from a SLKR.
Trying to pull poke from a slacker. Yep, that would do it. That's smart. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to deal with that. All right. Maul, Bosk, Talzin, C, Starkiller, JMK, JML, Darth Revan. So pretty good heavy hitters on attack. As far as fleets go, Executrix, Profundity, and Leviathan. So there will be no chances taken. So this implies what? Executor, Negotiator, and Malevolence? Or Executor, Malevolence, and something like Radis. The fleet Radis. Yeah. All right. What gave her a little trouble last week? Again, only one legitimate match, so she was testing things out just as much as any of the rest of us. Oh, a Mother Talzin team. That must have been super interesting what you tried there. Trench, Tuskens, Fifth Brother, JTR, I can believe that. Slacker. Alright. And then the rest of it was very clean. Okay. Where are we on the prediction timer, folks? Sweens rating in with a party of 12. Appreciate you, my man. Good to see you. How you doing? Let's give a shout out to Sweens. What's poppin', Sweens? Always a pleasure to see you. How did your round end up, my dude? Let's hear about it. It's just Cowboy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, we're just about to close out the prediction. 30 seconds left. Look, I've just finished outlining what I think I'm dealing with here, fighting Polo. I've got Polo in the chat, and also our good mutual friend, and at least for me, very frequent opponent. I don't know about you yet, Polo, how often you've gotten to fight Zid. But Zid's here, so it's just the three of us chilling in Discord right now, about to kick this off. How you guys doing?
I'm ready to see how you tackle on that Battlefront wall.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm hoping
Yes, Zid is interested. Who will be in finals with him?
Zid's interested in what?
Who will be in finals with him?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Zid wants to face me again just as soon as possible. What are we now, Zid? Are we all tied up between us, or where are we? Oh my god, that is loud.
If you're thinking about that, yeah.
We're all tied up? There we go. That was loud as hell.
Yeah, I think we're tied up.
Alright, the clock's run out, I think. Let's go ahead and get ready to flip the... Oh, you got the loss partially because I'm an idiot and partially because Chimera and Negotiator shit the bed against my opponent's Leviathan. Ooh, sorry to hear that, bro. Very sorry to hear that. Alright, let's go ahead and flip this back up. Alright, let's talk about how everything went down. So, Polo, I invited Polo to be on the stream here, and as usual, I appreciate if they can clear it, just the bottom front wall, so that, they know what I've got. There's no surprises, there's no tricks to be played. It's just, we're all facing each other honestly at that point. And she did completely more than was strictly necessary for this point in time. She's gone ahead and cleared the board and posted a 20-30 on me. So there was some taxation, but not pure stoppage, which is okay. I mean, we'll see what happens. All right, let's talk about bottom front. And I feel like this is lagging a good bit. What is up with this? Who's chewing up all my memory? I'm gonna have to close like a bunch of tabs, I think. Give me a minute. All of these just need to be closed. I need to save memory somehow. Okay. PrimeBot, take it away. All right, I posted bottom front Queen Amidala, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon with the Padawan Padawan Obi-Kron, and for all that, 57 banners, so neat. Kellerin, JKA, and Qui-Gon. What was that? That was 56 against Gas Rex 5s. What is that? That was a 53, so what, maybe CLS was gambled there? I don't know. And then Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh, killed both sides and then cleaned up for a 33. So that means a couple protection banners got stripped besides. Not bad. All right, and then, of course, Gungan's here. Now, I switched it up. I took Phalanx off and put down Tarpals. And you don't have to tell me anything until maybe I've cleared your front wall at least. Maybe you're comfortable holding on until then, Polo. But I'll be very interested to know... I think you may have fought one that had the phalanx in it last week. I wonder how you feel about the difference there with Tarpals. That'll be good to know. But for all that, 56 banners. So aside from the one drop, which I feel like is a strategic 2-shot, right? I think she was probably thinking to go long resource-wise. But
Exactly.
Yep. So that was a calculated. And, you know, if you're scouting me, I'm usually good for a drop or 2 or 3 myself. So it's not an unreasonable gamble to take. I wouldn't falter for it. All right, let's talk about, I guess, the bottom back zone. Where does all this come up? All right, against Trench, she posted a 56. Against Traya, Nihilist Talon. Again, this is going to be one I'll be interested to know because it's, you know, it's a derivative of something that I've faced here against Zid. And with the new offensive modding that I put into her, I wonder if it posed any sort of challenge. That said, she got a 57, so no, probably not. All right, Savage. Red Trooper and First Order Stormtrooper with the First Order Stormtrooper Cron, level 9, and the Long Text First Order level 6. This was a team that I just straight up ripped off of Sasha Isha. It was so brilliant, so fun. And what did she get? She got a 54. So we stripped a couple, 3 protection banners. Whoop whoop. We'll take it. Let's see here. Against Saw, Kyle, and Cara, a 54. So another 3 protection banners. And then Padme, Ahsoka, GK, 55. So just two. This is an insane team if you don't have exactly the right solution. So a lot of folks are using Traya. I'll be interested to know what she used here. All right, top side. All right, against Qui-Gon, JKA, and Kit. So yeah, this is obviously a lesser team without Cam in here. But if I'm trying to go long resource-wise and I want a gas to be a standalone team as the 501st and not tucked in there with Kelleran and Mace, then some other decent Jedi had to go in there. Otherwise, Kelleran, there needs to be more in there with that Kelleran mix. So we did this split, and what do we get for our trouble? 58. So neat. That's like a Galactic Legend solo. That could be Lord Vader. Could be even JML, honestly. I don't know if even JML would lose to this. I don't know. All right, RJT, Resistance Hero Finn, and Holdo. This one has been pretty good to me for the last little bit in the season, but not here. She got a 56. All right, against Finn, Zorii, and Rose. So that was a straight-up drop, like a preload. People were damaged, and everyone was standing. So then she went back in and cleaned it up for a 37. So, she wanted to try something, perhaps, on the first attempt, and then had to be decisive with it on the second run. All right, Ray, Swolo, and Cal. That is... I don't know. I guess I didn't catch that one. I'm assuming that's a 54, something like that. I thought I caught this one.
Yeah, it was 54.
Okay, it was 54. Yeah, so that's almost overwhelmingly Bane. Trench, Tusken Chieftain, Tusken Warrior, and Raider, which I put a severe armor penetration cron. And I think this is one of, if not the first team that Polo attacked after she cleared the bottom front. So I think that's probably a good call because usually you attend to this a little later in the fight. You know what the counters are. You might not notice at first that I put something like a 200% armor penetration on that team. And if you're trying to do any type of lesser counter, I've run into it myself fighting Sasha and others. You will not survive long enough to get it done. So yeah, she got that one good. All right, as far as fleets go, so keeping both Leviathan and Profundity, you can't really reliably get a hold. So you're deciding what you're trying to draw which way. And there's maybe just a couple other configuration differences I could have made, but I ended up deciding to go this way. So I'm almost always having Leviathan on defense. I said Executor triple attacker, then Malevolence with Spy coming off of the bench instead of up front with just Vulture. Mixing it up, this can sometimes be a little bit more randomly punishing to Negotiator if she was going to use that there. And then, yeah, I set Negotiator with Marauder up front, and only these two reinforcements, because even though having another couple Galactic Republic ships up here would buff the survivability of your Y-Wing, and, you know, maybe add longevity to the fleet if the fight needed to go that long, the fact is, any other Galactic Republic ships you might put in here could tamper with the turn order. I want either of these two ships to come in first. If the condition exists where we need the healing and the buff dispel, I want there to be no conflict on the AI's behalf. If you put 5s in here, 5s can get called in ahead of Plo. Even if the board state feels like it should be calling for Plo, it can still happen. So I put that in there, and then if the board state isn't demanding that, it should call in Ahsoka, and I'm cool with that. Either way, that's fine, but I didn't want any other ships tampering with it. I wonder what you guys, you know, out in the comments, out in chat, think about that. And, you know, Polo and Zid, I guess. But I feel like that's probably the best way to do it. That said, against Negotiator, she posted a 77, so probably Leviathan. Just the trio, I'm thinking. Against Executor, a 76. So, yeah. Profundity gone right, I think. And then against Malevolence, a 75, so Negotiator gone right. And Negotiator gone very right, because indeed the fight was closed out before Spy entered the fight, which is the ideal outcome. Absolutely ideal outcome. I don't like it. I don't like it, because it means that he was right, and I hate giving him this, but I think Dagger's right that I do want to think about putting the Relic 9 on Sunfac, just for the sake of fleet. I'm almost always having Malevolence on fleet. The banner strip potential is huge, and I hate it because I don't want to sink a Relic 9 onto that character for just this one narrow purpose. But I've done it for less, and I've done it for worse, so it might be in the near future. Damn it. All right, so, you know, a couple drops, but otherwise pretty decent banner-wise. A few protection banners stripped here and there, but we can't be too sloppy. So 2030 is a B-double score, but it is not something where I could just get mad with it. That said, yeah. Oh, let me catch up on the comments. Striker, what did I miss? Yeah, we're just talking about how my defense performed. So we you know, took a couple drops off of Polo and a few stripped banners besides. She made up a little bit of it in fleet, though. Very clean. Fortunately, you see that I have Leviathan and Profundity myself, so hopefully I don't dodo myself out of getting a similarly high clear fleet-wise. So ideally, it's coming down to, you know, banners on ground, which is usually not where I'm trying to find my advantage. That was kind of the strategic play this time.
For the biddies.
Ooh, we got some biddies? Who threw some biddies at me? Let me check that. Canada Fett, 200 biddies. Hell yeah. Sanding and resealing my deck today. Tasks on audio while I do work again today. Best of luck, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, dude. All right, let's talk about Polo's defense. Top side. Man, why is this struggling so much? Oh, this needs to get closed. I gotta close League of Legends and stuff. All this stuff has to be closed. Why and how are you hogging up so much CPU? Holy crap, that is wild. For a game that is just running a client in the background, that is wild. All right, top side for Polo. We'll look at the crowns in detail when it's time to clear up here. But yeah, this is going to be Sana, Hondo, and Nest. Presumably, you know, stacking health, you know, bulk. We'll see after that. Qui-Gon, Cam, and Kit. So a bit of a different split, right? Interesting. Okay. RJT, BB-8, and Holdo. We fought this before, and last week I really enjoyed using Gas, Arc, and Echo for like 56 banners against this exact composition. I'm sure it's down to the same level 3 and 6 and all of it. But I have Gas on defense, so I certainly can't do that this time. All right. Tuskens of her own, Chieftain, Warrior, Raider with presumably a Bulkron, some armor penetration, no doubt. Trench, Newt, and Watt. Now, I'm probably going to look that one up, but I expect that it should perform less than if Dooku were there. The one advantage it has going for it is that this Datacron for Trench has a synergy for if Extortion is out on the field, which is only applied by Newt. So that's kind of the ploy there. That's why I'm going to look it up, because I have no idea what I'll be doing. All right, bottom front. Is Polo a relation of Zid? I wouldn't say as such. Just friends. Yeah, them and Renee, they all hang out a lot. We're all guildmates here in Maw Chromium, so we've all got that going for us, which is nice. Yeah, why R9 JK when you can R9 BB8 instead, says Kloga. Very good, very good. They're both brilliant. MJ's so funny. All right, bottom front, where the games begin. Slacker, Crew, and Hux. All right, this is going to suck. We fought this before. All right, it is the Bulk level 3, Long First Order Text level 6, and the Slacker level 9, so quite a bit more offense up front. Fortunately, not an insane amount of armor penetration, only 63%, 11% offense, and about 45% crit damage. So it's not a terrible cron by any means, but hopefully, I think I'm going with JML again, guys. So this time, I think I'll go with a different comp. I really should check the records about that one. I really did look into that. All right, Finn, Zorii, Resistance Hero, Finn. My last legitimate round last week, I successfully used Starkiller, so I think that's the game plan. Against GG STAP B1, DTMG, Gideon, and Scout. As long as I don't hideously mismanage the fight by going after non-B1 people. You really just want to get after B1. You don't necessarily have to have B1 dead, but you do want to get him at least low enough where when he's taking turns, it's not really healing STAP enough to matter. Because you're otherwise really wishing you could burst STAP out. And unless STAP is in a position where he's got a lot, just much less health, you're probably not going to be able to burst him the way you want to. That said, this Datacron has just real casual, 90.78% added health on it. The potency tenacity stack level, gain level 3. Crit damage stack level 6 and STAP level 9. This is a nasty bit of business. Nooch, raiding in with a party 18. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the raid. Let's give a shout out there to Nooch. How did it go? How'd the round go? Let's hear it. Hello there, gotta take a nap. Did you just get riggedy wrecked out there? Yeah, 90% health, MJ. Exactly. Yeah. This is a bear. So, yeah. I'm really hoping. No, I feel like DTMG is still gonna work. I just might want to be a little more. Might want to think a little bit more about the stats and not rely just on the bulk. But again, I feel like as long as I'm going after B1 soon enough and then turning over to burn down STAP, that would be nice. Yeah. Nooch says, I think I won. I got stuck on the 2 back walls, but I think he will get more stuck on my bottom front. Dig that. Dig that. Nice. Can I see the GG stats, says MJ? You know what? I can do that for you. Nice. All health sets. Just curious about the primaries. Health, crit damage. This is excellent. Health. Okay, yeah. Health or potency is fine. How much potency did you go with? Okay, that's fine. It's a decent amount of added potency. So yeah, just real casual. 233,000 starting health, as one does. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Okay. All right. Yes, Queen Amidala, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon. Great setup here. Let's take a look at the Kron. Everybody got pretty much dealt in an almost ideal. I don't know how much re-rolling you had to do, Polo. I think I might have done one re-roll on this Kron.
Maybe just couple. It was close to ideal.
They dealt you. That's the other thing that's kind of busted. Even if you're somebody who thinks it isn't that big of a deal that they made this Kron exclusive with folks that decided to wail for Padawan, Obi-Wan, and there's people that have defended that position in the comments to me on YouTube videos and stuff, saying like it's not great, but it's not that big a deal. It's like, yeah, but not only is it a Kron with an exclusive limited time effect that free to play players will never see. It's coming to you almost ideally set up, stats and all. Like level 3 was right, level 9 was right, level 6 there's a couple ways to go. I had the damage reduction on my Queen Amidala setup, so I'll be interested to hear. We'll see for ourselves whether or not it makes a big difference. That she has the other one. She has the protection disruption. So we'll see how it goes. I figured the protection disruption is probably more difficult to deal with. All right, last but not least, Reva with Grand Inquisitor, 7th Sister. Everybody Relic 9, same as mine. I respect the choice. All right, Bulk, level 3. Inquisitorius, Long Text, level 6. That's the right one. And Reva, level 9. Nice, 33.35% offense, 111.5% armor penetration, and 14-ish% crit damage. Okay, that's a pretty nicely set up Datacron. This is a mean customer. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking the game plan is, guys. It's going to be like JML, JCal, and Hoda. I really should look that up about Slacker. Let me see real quick. Show cleanups, no. 7. Sorting on the Datacron and stuff. Let me put this down for you guys. 2, 3. Yes, that is the one. Talk to me. JML. JCal and Hoda is a 40% counter. Okay. Good thing, because I was going to say, like, JML, JCal, and Hoda seemed like what I was going to go with, but perhaps not. I guess, see, 2/3 win chance using kind of like a Slacker mirror. That's interesting. JMK, wow, even JMK struggles. Yeah, JKR, JKL armor. I loved doing this for such a long time, but that shit ain't work right now. They don't work like that at all. All right. Yeah, you got a buck in your boots, MJ. Yeah, that gas is hideous. That's a healthy GG, but not healthy enough to stop him from coughing every 3 seconds. Very fair, Kloga. He is not doing well. What are you going to use on Quadme? Honest to God, I'm thinking Bane. I'm thinking Bane. That means I have to do something else with Rey, but and Rey's not shown, so Rey's probably tucked in the back. Better than even chance of seeing her, but I think I would rather save like Slacker for that, because I have the First Order Special Forces Kron, and I believe that I believe that the AI is dumb enough to keep focusing on Special Forces and letting Slacker just, crush their bones. That's kind of the idea. Bane is probably the only safe option. Yeah, and you know what? I'm not trying to get wiped out. Like, the advantage that I have here has to be earned on ground. I'm used to having Fleet as a little bit of added banner tax, if not a hold, and we got nothing like that today. So any kind of, advantage we're going to maintain is going to be what we got here on ground. All right, yeah, we're all agreeing here on Bane. You heard that Quadmate can one-shot a C in 20 seconds? Yeah, but I mean, like, well, first of all, I guess 20 seconds is decently impressive, but also, C is not historically great on defense. It's usually only good as a, aha, gotcha! Like, you'd never see this coming on the back wall, and I've drawn all of the things that you would otherwise save for this team that I never set on defense. It'd be something like that, you know? So. Alright, so probably not JML. Slacker is looking like it might be an option. There was only 3 attempts. Why did one lose? What did you do? You had inferior relics, and you attempted it. Okay, so it's not that you need a tank. I mean, you can do this without a tank. What do you think the difference is? If you're faster and I can ignore taunt, that means I get to stun Hux off rip and dispel you, but he's going to swipe immediately and get advantage back onto the dudes. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is there advantage in trying to swipe first? No, I don't think so, because we'll get the advantage of Siphon. If all else is equal, we will likely lose Hux. But we won't have to respect. Okay, so, I mean, this guy got a little unlucky, maybe. I don't know. Wow, this guy had to use the house to get through this team. It's not a game. It's not a game, folks. See, now, if I'm having to use Bane on Quad May, and then Slack it there, so I still have JMK. JMK, I guess you could still use against, against Ray, if Ray's in the back. We'd have to find some other creative use for him. Really? JML, Grandmaster, and JKR. Talk to me, Goose. So you had the right stuff. What kind of stats did you have? It's tough to see, because I can't scroll down with this. It's kind of annoying. Okay, and you had only 9% protection. Really? No JCal. That's intriguing. I rather like that. You had the added offense. So how would this work? If you do the push first, if you land the ability block on Slacker, you stop him from getting to swipe off rip, which is okay. But you wouldn't be able to push any turn meter into your team because Hux will have advantage. So the other move is to use JML's middle, calling likely Grandmaster here. We don't have any kind of dispel for that, though. Well, that's what the JKR mark is for. You can't gain advantage back as a buff with the buff immunity from JKR. So the one thing I'd have to be careful to do if I tried this again would be to not dodo myself and use JKR swap. So that means that I have to do something else. That's a long fight. Okay, I think I see a way that I could do this with JML Grandmaster JKR. But yeah, okay, so the idea with JCal is butts, so we won't be doing that. Alright, so now that we've, haggled over that, let's talk about the rest of the plan. Yeah, Star Killer for Finn, Zorii, DTMG for GG, Bane set for Queen Amidala, and Cere Malicos for Reva. That's kind of the game plan here. Alright, let's do the quick restart so that we do not bring the crash gods down upon us. Cere Malicos and Star Killer available for Ray. Cere Malicos I'm planning to use on Reva because Malgus is something that I pulled off by the skin of my ass last week. And that's when people didn't have, a few more rerolls into their crons, although Polo doesn't look like she goes too hard into the rerolls. But, you're expecting people to have improved datacrons week over week, and it was barely doable last week, so I don't feel like running Malgus into Reva today. That's kind of the plan. C on offense versus quad... Oh, C on offense versus quad May fails. I see what you're saying. Ooh, yeah. I mean, the way that team moves, I guess I'm not surprised. C has no kind of punish built in for getting lapped. If he's just getting lapped, he gets lapped. Like, the only benefit you get, I guess, is the more turns taken by linked characters, the faster his ultimate comes on, but you have to not be dead before then, which can be I mean, I believe you. I didn't see it happen. You're telling me, but I believe you. You're trying to try a Queen Padme team versus... you're trying to... Oh, Overcaster, you're going to do the Padme team with the Datacron versus Queen Amidala. Okay. Yeah. I heard people doing that Padme team with the Padme-cron with protection, disruption, and everything to great effect against Gungans. You can see I still have it on defense here this round. I had it on defense last week as well, so we'll see. All right, let's get into it. We'll do at least the ones that I plan on doing this way, so. MP, MaraJ, grab your boy. So yeah, it's fairly light defense for me. I hope I have everything I need. Okay, so this 251% armor penetration is for Malicos. We don't need all that here. I have my own Reva, and I think this is probably the better of my Reva crons. Wait. Yeah. So this is the one I wanted to use for Malicos. So that one's for Reva, this one's for Slacker. That means it could be this one. This is crit damage, but it doesn't have the right level 3. I'd prefer to have bulk. This one has 43% armor penetration, a bit of crit damage. We probably wouldn't need it otherwise. Nice. Because the reason this counter works is because it's overwhelming. Let's see here. Last time I fought this, when I fought this last week, I used middle into third. And I think I've done it both ways. If we do third, we go into stealth. I think that's probably the better way to go. If anything gets dodged, though, it's not a bad move. That's why I do the middle first. And you've got the Bulkron to take a counter hit if you had to, so that's fine. Yeah, I think that's the way. Anyway, let's roll. Cere Malicos Cal versus Reva with her Cron today worked pretty well. I believe that. I do believe that. Okay, so... yeah, look at the turn meter situation. I don't care for that. I really don't. We would push quite a bit of turn meter going this way. Oh yeah, that feels like it was probably a good decision. Alright, so we need to get to... EP's first turn. And then we use third here. Third takes her just under 100% health, breaks the magic spell. Now we're going to hopefully be able to push all these buffs soon. How about it, my dude? Okay, that's not good. Stop that. Stop it. Okay, that part's okay. Stop it. Hey. Oh, shit. Oh. Withdraw. It. Shit. Okay. Okay. So, it will be Aphra here now. Change of plan. What to do differently? I don't know that the MaraJ interplay was consequential. Just too much damage, probably. Aphra's still gonna work just fine, but this worked well last time and not today, so I don't know what to say. That sucks. All right, so that's Aphra BT1 000. We'll do that one in a minute. Let's see how DTMG goes. Imperial Remnant. Oh yeah, I didn't even check and see what you guys predicted. Oh, 100% of you went 2 or less. Okay, all right, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Stat-wise, crit avoidance is probably the best. So it can't be any of you. This is about the best I could do, but that isn't that much. So what else is down here? Some crit damage. That could be helpful. Let's sort crit damage, since we don't get a significant amount of crit avoidance. Okay, so it's popping up you again. Alright, so we've got bulk here. This is an enormous amount of health. I am slightly concerned. We have to be careful about keeping Moff Gideon's third so that we can revive. So we can't be cavalier with that. Alright, let's go. Cere, Malicos, Cal versus Reva with 9th Sister Crown got demolished, says Boba Fett. That's an interesting piece of intel, honestly. Alright, so it looks like it'll be the cooldown reduction. This is fine. Okay, yeah, you're doing all that. I see you. Ow, ow, okay. You know, you guys... Hey, step it. Hey, step it. Alright, so the thing is, dispel all buffs on them, blah blah blah, inflict speed down. This won't even matter if you do that to him, so it's like, you basic that. What would be better is a nice hit here. It's not terrible. The problem is that we didn't have this happen to us before with him just getting hard locked. Because we're not getting turns with him, which is concerning. He keeps getting stripped and worked, as the case may be. Basic over there. Oh my god, stop it! Now you are gonna sacrifice him, right? And come back? No! Alright. Because he didn't have enough insight for that to happen. It's about having a certain number of stacks of insight. Alright, so that kind of forces our hand to doing something like Lord Vader. So there's 2 drops right out the get. And why was this so stressed? It's the health. Like, we took a lot more damage than we have in the past. So, you know, we fought some pretty serious Krons. I wonder what the difference... I wonder what the difference is. I mean, probably not as high as 90% health, I'll grant you that, but... We did this with a really scrap level 3 set 15. So that's a very tough open for us, so we have to use something like Lord Vader there. Queen Amidala. I guess we'll get one of our successes out of the way, he said, moments before dying. Let's try Bane. Bane set. Alright, we got Bane Kron. They're gonna start with a lot of buffs. What's the 3 and 4? Increase the cooldowns. Okay, yeah, he doesn't manipulate his own cooldowns. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's run this and see that it works safely. I will be the safety barometer. Back against the wall, that's where you excel, I hope. Yeah, well, we'll find out. We're already at that line for you guys. Alright, so they got a lot of buffs here, but we can at least slow down the cooldowns this way, so we'll go with that. Then they gained a bunch of buffs anyhow. Womp womp. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so probably the dispel, yeah? Because I don't want them to have all of this. Can't the cooldown increase can't be resisted. There is that. Okay. Alright, well, good. Something works. I'm pleased to report. Alright. Do we have to call an audible here? Do I have to actually risk Malgus here? I guess it would be prudent at this point to check about alternatives to GG, so I'll do that real quick. Because otherwise I'm thinking it's going to have to be Lord Vader. Which would not be my preference. Where's my music? Come back to me. Alright. Let's see here. Defense minimum relic tier, we'll say 7. Wow, CLS, really. So the strategy would have to be just open up like an absolute cannon on STAP. Why won't you show me the... Yeah, there's some brawny looking armor penetration on y'all. Yeah. I believe that. Yeah, armor penetration. Yeah, boy. Okay. So, the secret sauce there would be iron penetration. That would be worthwhile to try. Because... Jeez. So where did it fail? Alright, this isn't a particularly high amount of health added. So why did it fail? Insufficient armor penetration. Not a bulk level 3. Okay. Why did this one win? Wow. Light side allies evade an attack, they gain offense up. That, you know, there's an evasion up from Han. And without B2 to strip it, that could be punchy. I could see that. Interesting.
Welcome, Dagger.
Oh, did Dagger join? Is Dagger in the lair?
Mm-hmm.
Dig that.
Dirt Diggler. Oh, yeah.
What the hell is that? I got a note here from TomFord. Give me a second. Oh wow. Oh, dig that. He's able to do DTMG versus the GG, but he's actually dropping Gid for death. So that's interesting. All right, DRBSF Malik. So yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to do something super duper crazy with Malgus. We can try and find a matchup that Malgus can abuse that would not require Malik. So DRBSF Malik is an option. Only 5 seen, 80%. Why did one lose? These are all Sith Crons. This is a Sith Cron. What's the deal? Wow, 42 seconds. Y'all got like closed out. So what is this? They go fast enough to force the bonus turn out of Malik. Malik drains STAP. That's what it is. No. Wouldn't you try and drain GG? Where's the dispel coming in? There's a reason you're doing this way. The dispel comes when you blow something up. He dispels himself when you kill an ally. That should... No, that's not going to work the way I think it does. Okay. Alright, it's an option. So it's one of 2 options. The CLS looks really interesting. Ooh! Yes! Dash on Chewie. 2 seen, 100%. What is it? Significant armor penetration. Yeah, so what is it? What's the idea here? Is the idea just open up super hard on GG? Nah, that's too ambitious. You really have to go after STAP.
Shoot STAP. Yeah.
Yeah. This looks like it's got teeth. And you see, it doesn't look like it's particularly demanding Datacron-wise, so I kind of like that. Let's take a swing there. If this is kind of a budget solution for a very serious team, I might have that. Hey, Dagger, good to see you. Where did Queenie go? Yeah, man, that was great. I'm glad I didn't mess too much with that one. All right, let's check the armor penetration way and then check the crit damage way. So we do have this one. We do have the Bad Batch. That is good with the Tech Cron. I didn't have this available to me last week, so that is good. I have this one. Ooh, 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 ooh. And this wasn't CLS. It was Dashley. That's right. Almost cost myself there. All right, so open up super hard on STAP and see what happens. Let's roll. We got an extra 50% crit damage. You either go armor penetration or crit damage. God save us. You there. Womp womp womp. Alright. Alright. Alright, look. I don't like you, and I don't appreciate what you just did. But that being said... that was good. Alright. Most hits down is going to be third. We want to take as many stacks out of B1 as possible. If we end up getting magically blown out for whatever reason, see, yeah, exactly. So we can basic into another hit. We don't get any call, of course, because our boy's gone. The third could help us. Why not? Can't hurt. Yeah. Basic, double. The stun would be immediately dispelled. This hits multiple times, 3 hits. So let's make a run for it. There it is. All right. So even if we have to hit this on the third shot, it's a shade of its former self. All right. Not bad, all things considered.
Yeah, so basically, as long as Chewie's not dead, which was not the case in your battle, but you just basic GG with dash, and usually that's enough for the kill. So they do some insane damage.
Yeah. I liked that. That was definitely a good call as a first shot. But yeah, I could have done DTMG with death according to TomFord, so I might try that again next time. The solo GG, I don't know. I'll figure something out. Doesn't matter at this point because it'll be the third attempt, so whatever it costs, it costs. This one, let's go ahead and do Cere Malicos. I will take crew. So we'll take a dark side. Yeah, right, we've got that Giga armor penetration cron reserved for this purpose. Alright, 251%. Do. So hopefully, you know, the Preton is not immediately dispelled and they immediately turn and just destroy Malicos. That would be...
That's a plebeian amount of armor.
You shush you. How about that? I will never complain. Not hearing Randy very well. Ooh, good call. Good call, guys. Thank you for reminding me. I need to actually make sure I have the right configuration. Talk, guys, real quick.
No.
Can you hear me?
Okay, there. Yeah, you guys look like you're properly captured now. Thanks for the tip, Orbinator. You guys got to keep me honest out there in the chat. I'm not always paying attention to that crap. All right, so the idea here would be annihilate Grand Inquisitor and see where life takes us, see where the journey takes us.
You throw some rocks and people die.
Still getting an echo. That's because my mic is picking up, I think.
Might finally be time for a new mic.
No, it's not that. It's the way I have the scene set up in OBS. All right, you guys are allowed to start with your first turn at some point. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, you there. How are you? Wop. Hi. Hello there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't actually feel bad about that. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. Aw, and you don't get to come back, because Malicos is a beast like that. Alright. The Smackdown. See, no chances taken with that one. What did I get, What did I get with that Bane? Was it a 55? I want to say. Something like that. Alright,
So this is a really sloppy front wall. What did I...
Your mother's a really sloppy front wall. How about that? How about that? I'm not mad, you're mad.
Fair enough.
Alright?
But what did you end up failing with the first time versus...
Great questions. Against the Finn team, the same Starkiller team with an even better Cron than I think I did it with last time. That was a 57 or 56 for me last time. Did not work today.
Yeah, Starkiller is less consistent.
I would agree with that assessment. We have Aphra in the tank for it yet, so should be okay in the end.
Well, any ideas on just experimenting for the folks since you've gotten pile driven by Polo?
What do you want to see?
Huh?
What do you want to see?
But when you go on .gg, just find stuff that's like 70%.
Oh, I don't know about all that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking about doing Jedi here, so it's going to be with Grandmaster and JCal. I saw...
That seems light.
I feel like there's an easier mom follow-up with that, but I don't want to keep mashing that button so often. This doesn't have the added offense that I saw on somebody else's con. Now, this costs us the Jedi Cal level 9, but I've yet to really feel like I need that. We have a large amount of protection added. Not enormous, but we do have the added Jedi damage. And I did see some decent-looking win rate for this. Where is that?
Also, I hope everyone in the chat now sees how rude Stats is on a regular basis, so don't let him gaslight you and make fun of that.
One person did it one time. Is that not something I should base my life on?
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I honestly am nervous to do this without JCal, so I'm curious to see how this works. Also, look at that Slacker solo not working.
Yeah, I believe that. And here's the thing. If you do JML and JCal, let's filter for just that. The win rates are horrific. Because I did it with JCal last week, and I'll cop to mismanaging the buff immunity on JML such that they were able to go after JCal. But just about nobody fared better. Just about nobody. You know? So.
Yeah.
Your question was a question from Becky from marketing showing up 20 minutes late after you've just covered the topic. Jovi. Fantastic. The echo makes them sound like our robot overlords. Damn.
Ooh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn. I wish I knew how to set up in OBS to capture just the music source so I didn't have to capture desktop audio. That's the only way you guys get to hear the music. So...
I mean, we are scared.
No doubt, no doubt. Alright, so you have the added offense from this. Surely that matters. What's the strategy play? So if you do the push, you're only going for the ability block. You don't get to get the turn meter because of Hux. The alternative would be middle calling, but I don't know.
However, I do recommend if you do have data crown with the levels 3, where you get potency and tenacity up when you get your buffs dispelled, that's a surefire way of landing the ability block with the Efflux, even on Hux. Is that level 3 that you currently have? Well, you don't really want it to be triggered in this fight.
Well, how fast is he going to be? 308 plus 30, is it? 338. That's definitely safely under JKR, even without the leadership bonus from JML being factored in. Is there a passive turn meter gain I'm forgetting about? No.
Yeah, he spawns with advantage, which gives him 20% turn meter.
Oh, yeah. There's something else. Yeah. He got fed additional turn meter on top of that. That's it. So maybe middle is best.
Also, what Randy's saying is that Slacker's going to go first and lead with Poke.
If he is. And you,
And
of
that's
course,
his
have to
dispel?
speak, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Task sped his JML up for now. That makes
Well, what about it? JML is very fast, yeah.
Yeah, if you
this
want Slacker
fight,
to go before JML.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
faster, yeah, because we're both the same
Oh,
speed. We're both
boo.
575.
That's kind of bad, actually. Like Loki.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's bad.
No. 575
no, you
base,
wanted-
but he's plus 30 and I'm plus 40. I'm first.
Yeah, but going
Yeah,
first
so
is
that's
bad. Going first is bad here. You want Slacker to go first, stab, dispel you get potency up, then you land ability block. So going second here is what you want.
I can live with it. The question is, what's a
First time.
viable alternative?
Leia,
Leia, I still want to keep.
don't do
for
it. Don't do it.
Gungans.
Don't actually do it. Don't actually do it. Don't actually.
Yeah, I want to keep Leia for Gungans.
Basically, Jane
And you
K or
just-
SLK.
That's okay with bot with the first order TIE pilot. From it's sufficient.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Lord Vader didn't work. I believe that. Sure. That would be cool.
No. Oh,
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah, a lot of people effed around and found out. Look, if JBL's gonna work, best win rate by far. It's just that one. So Hoda and JKR was another winning composition. What made this work the one time it won? It was nothing particularly special. This is the right setup. Why did this work? 2 minutes, 11 seconds. You kicked the shit out of it, young man. That's interesting. This is with large protection. This failed. Lesser JKR, weaker JKR composition. Here, let me get this up on screen for you guys. You see this? This is what I'm looking at with Hoda and JKR.
And you know that I don't have Gungans?
What's the difference? Sorry?
I don't have Gungans. You mentioned that you keep playing for Gungans.
Oh,
no?
yeah, you don't have the Gungans. Yeah, that's fair.
Mhm.
That is fair. So, Hoda makes sense.
Yeah, I personally don't like it because I failed with the GMLS twice last week.
I failed JML to too, but like if I can find a way to make JML work and work that out here, I'm okay with that. That will return when Tass uses Bad Batch. Clone God. I see you. Alright, so this burns the Jedi Calcron this way. Why did that other fight go well for you?
you're putting a lot of thought into just something. You
Into something I should just what?
jam.
I heard JML.
Very jam.
Is he just breaking up? Am I crazy here?
No, you're not crazy.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate
But-
you.
But for trying this counter, though, you're a little bit crazy because your Jamulus is faster, and that's like a loose condition. It's basically, okay, so you go first. So either you Efflux, you don't land ability block on Hux, so then he does whatever he does.
No, but that's
Or
why you would use
cool
the
down.
middle first. You would use the middle first.
Exactly. Use the middle first.
Then
Which
you
means
accept
that
that
you
you're
leave-
taking the stab, the first stab,
Yeah.
but then you're pushing after that with ability block, right?
Yeah.
It's
If you
still not
survive
landing,
that time.
Yeah.
Why is it not
That's
landing?
like an hard question.
Why is it not
Tenacity.
landing?
Tenacity.
What tenacity?
On Huxy
Fuck.
Puxy.
Oh, I don't care about Hux. That's why we set him back, and he'll be JKR marked by the time you're on the second JML turn. He'll be marked by then. Like I ain't
Alright.
worried about that.
Okay, let's see this. Let's see this.
That's the idea, is the mark. Thank you. Appreciate it. Got some beer, got some water. Wash the coffee off my tongue, switch to beer. So the idea why Grandmaster over Hoda would be sheer number of turns taken. Hoda would be for sustainability, and I guess for offense. You also get potency from, what is it, Master's Training, in addition to the offense. Not that it should matter, because if we're going after Hux the way I'm saying, then it should be fine. There's a damage immunity that we'd have to worry about a little bit. So what happens at the point that Hux is dead? Is it just an all-out assault on Slacker, or are you trying to take down crew next? What beer are we drinking? Bell's Two-Hearted IPA, Michigan Brewery. I live in Michigan, U.S. No educated thoughts, ladies and gentlemen?
I don't think it's gonna work. I think you
Yeah.
need Cal.
Most successful composition seems to be either Hoda or JKR. So you'd be bringing along JCal in hopes of
Damage
deleting crew. You're deleting crew, right?
No, just damage reduction.
Sure, but the delete is going on crew.
I don't think you're gonna need it. Need just
Yeah,
damage reduction.
Yeah, because
Damage
you want to
reduction.
kill. You want to kill SLKR like before his third turn or something. Like you need to get him out ASAP.
There's no way. Well, that's fine, but like, see how these fights are a minute and a half, something like that. The win.
Exactly. Or quick.
That's he's definitely had more than 3 turns in a minute and a half. Is my point.
But maybe just take some time to kill the rest, like crew.
Yeah, we'll at least have JCal's basic, which dispels that damage immunity they get. So there's merit to that. And then we're not burning the Kron in this way. All right, so I ran this comp last time and failed, and I failed because I mismanaged the buff immunity on JNL. So as long as I keep that in mind, the temptation to use the baton pass is to get to the execute quicker, but I don't think that's as important in this matchup. Because you
You
kind
need
of...
to slow your down for next week, though.
Yeah, I won't be doing that. He's going to stay right where he is.
And this counter's gonna suck week 2.
I understand where you're coming from. 84 years later, says Aesop. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so it's about the middle, and then we go from there. Godspeed to us. Don't you need a dispel so DI isn't a problem? Yeah, that's what JCal basic will do for us. Who to push it? Well, we can't gain turn meter, so that's why we kind of have to do it like this. We'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. Okay, stab. Okay, we're not immediately dead, which I think is great. Mark, kill it. You. I guess you. We'll stay in this as long as possible. Yes. Yes. Hi. Hi. So we could ability block here.
Still true. Still true.
Yeah, I feel like that's the better move. I was just thinking about it, though. Bye-bye. Okay, so, yep. Hopefully someone got saved, I want to say. So, neat. All right, basic into this, and then we have to come back around real quick, like. Ability block, please. And you're going to eat my face. I feel it in my bones. Dispel. Shields up. Yes, do this. We'll take any little bit. This is going to give him a bit of health if we do this, but we don't have to do this because he's already ability blocked, so we can spare ourselves that. Have more offense for this hit. Ooh, well, you know what? That did not work out. All right. Well, that was definitely more offense from that basic than the other way. The next basic's probably going to end him. Yeah, GG. GG for sure. I think Polo's got it, but we're going to learn good stuff from this.
Yeah, I think Randy's call out of us. If you are slower than their black.
Yeah, then it's fine. But if you're faster, it's just like you're making that battle like already just from the get-go more difficult for yourself.
Even if you were slower, I think I have the stacking offense and speed level 3 for this anyway.
Yeah, but then also the point for is that he pokes, you Efflux, and if you have that level 3, so then Hux will be ability blocked, which means that buff immunity, critical hit damage immunity will remain on you, and that is crucial.
The crit immunity is nice from Efflux. That's true. That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, another thing is to maybe try bulk next time, because nobody got Savior. Like, JCal just died to this fight.
Mm-hmm. Probably overwhelming damage. At least you won the bet. Yeah. Yes, science time, says Canada Fed. Yes, indeed. Well, here, let's go ahead and get you guys paid out. Everyone who said 3 or more, 0% of you. Haha, you fools. You fools. Okay, I guess we're just going to basic and take our lumps here, because we might get an extra basic. I don't know. What advantage is there? We're trying to finish this fight on his poke, ideally. Boom. Okay, now we kind of let it time out, I think, and we'll push on the last second. That's how we'll end the fight.
Well, if you basic here, he'll have 0 turn meter.
I'm sorry?
If he kills you with his turn, he'll have 0 turn meter when he comes back in. He's at like 55% turn meter right now.
Yeah, but then he'll be another full cool he'll be another cooldown closer back to poke if I let him do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was just saying, like, if you're trying to clean him up, this might be...
You're trying to say, like, leave enough time not only for my hit, but then also for him to do something.
I mean, I was just thinking it's hard to clean him up at 55% turn meter with swipe off cooldown. That's your whole team probably dead.
Maybe. I mean, not being close to poke is probably more damning, I would think.
I'm more scared of this fight.
So we've actually had success with Polo against solo SLKR with, I believe it was actually Maul AC.
Yep, it was Maul.
And we made sure that his poke was on cooldown basically.
Yeah,
so
you
that we
remember
could counter
all these Ewoks and Jabbas?
Mm-hmm.
It was this situation when we were trying to kill this solo character.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let's see if Aphra still works the way we expect.
Also, Ewoks clean up that lunge.
That's true. That's a good old-fashioned cleanup. That's a good one. BT1 000. I think I have a bizarre offense cron that I like for this one. There's also, I guess, an armor penetration argument to be made, but this is usually... Because the idea is they're not getting to do stuff, so you having bulk shouldn't be that much of a factor. That's kind of the game plan here. Alternatively, we could check. Well, first, let's equip. Then we'we'll check for armor penetration and check for crit damage. Reasonable alternatives. Alright, Reva's still reserved. That's not a hit. This is a pretty decent crown, but it's reserved. Can't use it. This one is okay, but inferior to other options, crit damage-wise. Yeah, not really anything better, so I think we're cool the way we are. Alright, let's go. Dash works on Finn Zorii. I think we already used Dash, Aesop. We used, dig this. So, Dash, Han Chewie was doing just fine on GG Stat B1. In the sense that we opened up and just kapowed the STAP. It was pretty great. That said, if Chewie had gotten to have a turn, probably would have gotten it in one shot. But as it was, they just immediately blew him up. Polo has a 90% health cron there on the GG, so when he got the one turn, he just looked over there at Chewie, and he was no more. But yes, that's how it worked, I would say. Yes, MJ, indeed. It was real. It was bad. It was real bad. Yeah, the DTMG was heartbreaking because that was great last fight of mine. Open up. Okay. And this, I don't want to kill. Yeah, well, it won't kill. It can't kill. That's the good news. So that means it's not going to interfere with me using the fire. Which, now we should be back in business. 8, step it. 8. Alright. Hi. Bye. So yes, probably going to be doing this going forward. If we basic here... What's the turn meter look like? I don't think Aphra's positioned. Yeah, she's yeah. Yeah, I was seeing if we could maybe get around again, but we're not going to get around again. So 35 we'll have to do. So it would have been 55 on the first swing. Acceptable. Alright. So yeah, the dash was here, then Ewoks. I guess Ewoks will be fun. We'll run that with a light side cron. Chirp. Now, let me remember here. I don't think you run Paplu here. I think you run Wicked and Nisa. Armor penetration, light side. Don't want to use that one. That's a bit too nice. Crit damage. Okay. I could be convinced. We could slice it that way. Alright, this would probably not otherwise be getting used, so that's fine. Just roll it out. 90% health. Let's see if we just get kapowed off rip. Okay. We don't want that one, not right now. 100% turn meter. That's probably the droid we're looking for. Okay. Hide. Woohoo! Oh! Alright, good deal. Alright, GG, let's see here. This was 20 times, then plus $8. G plus Wick. Okay. Alright, Slacker now. So JML has let us down twice on that. Alright, what to do versus you, Lone? You guys got any clever ideas? Oh, you said that Mulgar ISC, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna wish I had the full Lord Vader Maul, but as long as I'm planning on using it like something to overwhelm Qui-Gon, I guess I wouldn't regret that.
Yeah, I would just say that it's not just like one of the cheapest ones, but actually one of the best ones too against solo SLKR, because this guy is an absolute menace.
All right. Let me check the records real quick and see if there is anything interesting. Cleanups, any people use? Oh well, yeah. Hold on, take those off. All right. Yeah, Maul was 85%. Okay. Bo-Katan 100%. Starkiller 100%. All right, that
But
might
we
be.
lost with DKM. So I remember
You lost with
Friday, so we
DKM.
lost. Yep.
Very interesting. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and give it a go. There doesn't seem to be a lot of folks that tried against it. Not a lot of data to draw on. Offense would be the biggest, but we don't get offense out of set 15, and I think we probably want the bulk to survive what we expect will be Slacker's swipe off rip, right?
Yeah, you want both, but there is actually offense on set 15 as well.
Oh, that's right, there is a little bit. Not you, you. That's okay. Offense is better for true damage anyway, so much the better. Aesop, can I have your own? Okay. Hey, Renee, good to see you, man. Dash Vander Bam YOLO with the Voltron versus the Zorii. Yeah, I believe that. I do believe that. Alright, let's run this.
Yeah, it does holy counters.
Yeah, well, we'll see if people get evaporated off rip. Okay, hey, you know what? Super into that. Less into that part.
Kaboom, boom, 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 boy.
All right, and then
Yes,
we don't even try to roll it for 5. We just wrap him into non-existence there. All right.
Yep, there you go.
All right. Well, we're through the gate. Let's see what we have in the back. Okay. Good. Good. Glad we saved some good stuff then. How do we get through all of it now? All right. So JMK versus Ray. Oops, knocked over my mic. JK, Cat, Glow. Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh. Another opportunity maybe to practice Night Sisters? I don't know. I mean, that can be bullied down by any number of things. Saw, Kyle, Cara. We do have Inquisitorius for it. I also have GG STAP. GG STAP could be used for that. Kellerin, JK, and Shock. Which sounds actually kind of fun. And then Gasrix 5s. Okay. So what did you use on my gas? Because I see we both went with Galactic Republic instead of Jedi.
I guess it was Maul.
Oh, Mulgar ISC.
Yeah. And we can both confirm today that Starkiller is just full trash because I lost with it against your Zorii. And the situation was pretty the same.
Yeah.
They just destroy my team.
I can believe that. Alright, let's roll the JMK in here. Well, have I assigned out the rest of this board yet? Sana Hondo can be something. Qui-Gon can be like a Lord Vader thing, maybe. Trench Newt. I guess I'd have to look that one up. But where... yeah, the RJT I wanted to use Mother Talzin on. So that means probably a GL here. We certainly have the material for it. Yeah, no Leia on defense. I did expect to see Leia on defense as well. She was there for you. Okay, that means I can kind of assign things out. Alright, I want to do the Night Sisters here. Oh, but it would be more fun to practice versus Jabba. I need that practice. Let's see if I can get this right and go for a one-shot. SK's been working against Jabba for me so far if they have a crappy cron. Unlikely to be the case out this way, Jabba. Or Trouble on Demand. Let's see what we've got here, though. You never know. Some armor penetration, accuracy, and offense. It isn't extraordinary. It's not nothing.
And most just bulk.
Yeah, bulk ain't nothing. It's good stuff. All right, Night Sisters. I want to try it. Offense, dark side, make plague hurt as much as possible. Sure, why the hell not? All right, bulk. Where I usually screw this fight up is I'll have the sides die, and then I will accidentally, well, not accidentally, just negligently use a basic with Merrin when I have the option to use like her third special to kill. So the balance is I need to use basic to do damage to characters who won't die, and then specials if it's actually going to be a killing blow, so that I don't bring back either of the sisters on the side. That's kind of the tough part. So let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay. This part. No, don't do that. You're supposed to do that to someone else. I guess now, because you want to do it before they're dead. Get the plagues out, have the sides die, dispel, delay, do what we can to slow down Jabba's ult generation. The basic will hurt the sides more. This will apply more individual play. We'll just go like that. Right? Yeah. I want a basic here and save the special when people are getting weaker, I think. About to lose Asajj. Just a basic, I think. Just chilling here, being real cool-like, real steady, real calm-like. This isn't gonna kill. This could maybe kill. I think I'll special this. I have a good feeling I'll be okay. Okay. Then this one. If I basic, you might die. Yeah, alright, well, whatever. You didn't even kill both sides, so now it's really quite a gamble. Can I manage to force you into a situation where you can kill the sides? That's kind of the question. Auto basic from here? We'll see. Well, we don't have anybody dead, right? You're saying auto basic? Okay, dude. You can just ramp. I'll take your word on it, man. I'm open to being corrected on this. It'd be cool to have this as a one-shot option in the back pocket. Blow up Mother Talzin, please. Urgently, if you would kindly. You're getting closer. So close. So close. Yes! Alright, hey, you know what? We'll call it good. I won from AV ramp from here, completely changed how I play. Dig it. Let's see what happens, guys. We're already protected from the eat. Wow. Might be the second time ever, something like that, where I've managed to get this condition set up where we can just run around. Might have been overthinking it, which sounds like me, so that's fair. Wow. This is
Oh,
fun.
you're actually gonna get it.
Yeah. Now, do you let it just ride out to the end like this, or do you actually try and time it for the regain at the end?
No. You just let it ride. Let it ride.
Wow. Just need 1 dead and you can ramp AV enough now. Had it win in 5s with 3 alive. Dig that, Canada.
It looks perfect.
Yeah, because we put it on auto at the point where there was only AV dead. Wow. Dig that.
Wow.
You can't beat that with a stick. 52, okay. So, I know that, like, if this were Fatal here hanging out with us, he would say that I'm sure you could kind of pull it off of auto and try and middle to get the revive at the end, then he takes a turn and dives from all that plague, yeah? So I think there was probably some greed merit there, but the fact is, we were able to get it done. That is pretty cool. Alright, 52.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So who for you then? Who for gas? Well, we'll figure that out. I don't know, maybe Inquisitorius. I guess for you, Ray, let's try JMK. Let's stick to the script. Where's my man? Where's my man, Plo Koon? Okay, Galactic Republic or Jedi? No revive is probably pretty helpful. The stacking offense I recall being quite nice. So, take a look for that. Yeah, the no revive isn't necessary since we're doing the delete on Cal, who can't come back regardless. This is going to work. This is an enormous amount of added offense. Alright, heave ho. Let it ride, you get 1 revived. Yeah. Kudos to Canada Fed. Dig that. All the time. Alright, so as I recall, we want to kind of go like this and stack up slow, because we need to wait for Cal to take his first turn before we can execute him regardless. He has to drop his execute immunity, so to speak. I don't care about that. It would be nice if you didn't have offense up for this moment in time. How you doing, Cal? You're almost there. Almost there. Ow. Okay, so, yeah. Little risky. Okay. Now he should be freed up. Okay, that was our savior move, right? So, that's neat. Go ahead and move this off. Alright, you are open to us now. Die, enemy. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, do this. Alright, we gain defense up. That's not nothing here. Having these buffs off, you just did your big hit. Defense up's probably a reasonable choice. Okay, so we can save this, but if we don't have the prod up into her hit, that's probably gonna hurt too much. Alright, we'll take this. Lumps incoming. Basic. Get the inspired off. Ow. Alright. Ooh, great time to actually put the reset on him. His turn meter's very low, so he'll sustain that damage immunity for much longer into the face of what I expect is an execute coming soon to theaters near you. Almost. Stay on target. Almost. Hey. You can't do that. Shoot her or something. Okay. Yeah. Not quite the droid we're looking for. Dispel the CI off. Nice. Yes. Wop. Alright. 55. It will do. Yeah. Saw. Yeah, I feel like that's a admirable use for GG STAP. Let's roll that. I struggled with deciding about putting GG STAP on defense this round. I think I pulled it in expectation of fighting your Leia. So that was a good move. All right. I don't know.
I was expecting like a full wall of jails or something like that on the back wall.
Yeah, might have. I was thinking
so
about it. I was
surprised.
thinking about it, but like this is how people have been catching me out a lot. If with the counter scout, is it's like okay, I see. You know, like if I'm planning for you to go light, and I'm trying to go for efficiency, then you set heavy, and then I'm in trouble, kind of a thing. So that's kind of what I was.
Same for me when people like put the front wall without GLs and you try to save everything for the back wall, and then you just you have a couple of drops and back wall is just some cheesing.
Yep. Now I've done GG STAP Magna here, I know in the past, and I want to say it was okay. Maybe GG STAP B2 is also really good here. Do we want to put out the provoked or do we want to do the assist call off rip? I don't know. That's a good
And Sidious solos his team, by the way.
Sidious does? Oh, well, why didn't, it's already match over. You could have said that, but I also was going to do this anyway, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm just dropping it out there.
Perfect.
Get off my plane. No clever Sidious solo against this Kelleran team? No Deception says, good luck on the rest of the battle. I gotta run my gat. Good luck to you, man. Take care. Kel JKA.
You could try.
Well, let's see. Kel JKA, shock.
Oh, it's like 50.
I'm assuming it's all that. Let me look at the cron real quick. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what people were doing. Yeah, BKM I haven't planned to use yet. It could be fit there. That's fine. Inquisitorius, no surprise there. Dash Vandor, Young Lando. Now we can't do that today, but that worked for somebody for 55, which is pretty slick. JKR, JCal, Jolie. I like that a lot, actually. All right. I think BKM. I think BKM probably.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so that means we're just going to go all in on JKA and move on with our lives. BKM, pause, Grogu. Offense, I guess, would strictly be best for maximizing true damage. Light side, we could do that, but this no revive is actually something I intend to use. This one would be kind of cool. The alternative would be bulk light side. Yeah, this is armor penetration, which is okay. It's okay. It's okay. Where am I using you? Actually, you know what? This will do. Go ahead and use this failing squad. Baltor OP, good afternoon, everyone. Let's go. That's right. Yes. I mean, the match is already over. I have lost too many banners, but this is a great opportunity to learn some stuff, so we'll try and go with that. I have so very few real matches, so if you can't win, learn. All right, call. You're going to dispel, you're going to mass assist and cleanse. Let's go ahead and do this because you're going to mass assist me. It would be best to roll you out so you can do nothing, and then and then it's just you and me. Your mass assist is actually going to miss, so I don't mind doing the special here. Yeah. Basic. God, that's so gross. Get slapped. All right. This was a 56 with the GG STAP thing and a 57 with BKM. 57. Gas Rex 5s.
Maybe C.
Yeah, I guess C is the easiest approach to it. Probably probably Sith Crown. I'll get more throughput health-wise. Yeah, this is going to be the way to do it. Holy crap, 55% health. And the health steal is actually nice when you're doing this solo. So. And then he sits so that we have to spend some time. Get him on the second set. Save this. We'll wish we had it. Alright, link them again. We'll do this because we have to. Ooh, I could have. That was a big mistake. I actually could have hit 5s because he had taunt. Wasn't paying attention to that. So, error. We're still 1 turn removed. This sits him back down. Not ideal, man. Not ideal. We'll have to wait for the 3rd pass. Yeah.
So what's this mechanic behind it here where Gas's protection is not deleted permanently?
Well, it's because he's not losing. He isn't taking enough turns to have lost it by the time I sit him down. That's the race. See, there. It forced a turn and then sapped the last bit of his max protection, and now we're more or less in the clear regarding that. It's more like a delaying the inevitable thing. Hopefully. He said, last wordsly. I guess you could argue for relinking them, so that's fine. Even though we are going to push him down, we can take a little bit more prot off of Rex. And having that not crit is surely an okay thing. Restore the prot, keep on moving. Yeah, this is okay. Alright. Yeah, we sure did take a lot of prop with us. Smack, smack. Oh. It's a resilient little bastard. You have to take a seat, young Skywalker. I mean that shit. Sit down. Alright. 58 it is. Even a little ham-fisted. Still pretty straightforward. Alright. Usually I favor something Han Chewie against the Sana Hondo, so I'll have to do something else. Qui-Gon, we can do Lord Vader. Oh yeah, let's do the Jedi thing here. How do we want to do it exactly? Well, we don't really have JCal or JCal, so that's kind of lame. Maybe not that here. Maybe something else. Because I was wanting to do a Jedi no revive, but I think that's pretty janky now without having either of those Jedi. In either case, I will puzzle that out, and we'll be back in a minute because we're basically deciding how and when we want to overkill stuff. But I'm going to take a quick break and be right back. We'll clear up this top wall, clear through fleet, and send you guys on out the door. So be back in just a few minutes. Thank you. Where's my music? Where's my music? Playlist, go. All right, we're coming back. Let's get a fresh session and keep on moving. So, something like... we need something else versus RJT, because that Mother Talzin was dope. The Trench Newt is interesting. We can give that a quick look up.
Yeah, actually, it's against Solo Sidious because it's the worst win rate.
Oh, that's why you went with it, in case I was wanting to go with Sidious. That's fair. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 11.4%. I can see that. Okay. DKMC Darth Revan. Haven't employed Darth Revan or Malgus. Darth Revan looks like it's even better. Interesting. Let's go that way. Wow, this is going to be a blast from the past. I cannot tell you the last time I used DRBSF Malik on offense. We'll do something like Lord Vader or Slacker. Probably Slacker versus the Trench. Just overwhelm it completely. 2-man it? Something like that? Nah, that sounds like a good way to have a problem. Sorry, what was my plan here? Yeah, it was Sith. So where's Malgus getting applied? That's the thing. The RJT BB-8 Holdo is not a game. I could end up getting space jammed on that if I'm not careful. It's fair. What about against the Tuskens? Is there something else emergent against that? Oh yeah, the Bad Batch versus the Hondo team. That would be fun. So we have to think about the turn meter pushback there, but whatever. I want to test that because I actually have the Techron. So let's get through this. Presumably this is going to be health and Sith. Ignore, taunt, lots of health. See, that's the one for Malgus. What else you got for me? Sith, debuff, health, offense. This is just fine for our purpose. Let's go. Okay. 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 Alright, dispel what from who? Probably just more important to get started. Yeah, we'll go with the fear here. We'll do this, even though we see that he has the tenacity up, but sometimes it do be like that. Any other stagger worth hitting? No, just his. Let's go. Now, This means they would gain speed on us if I ignore it. We don't have a corrupted battle meditation worth chasing. Do I take this off and increase their offense? No, because I feel like we can probably get shock here. Nah, we didn't get lucky. He resisted the shock. Well, we can still arc off this one, though. So we'll go with that. Yeah, you got to stick to the script, bud. Until this one's dead. Yeah. Okay. All right, I can feel pretty good about that. Basic here, land the ability block. Nice. Dispel you. We could also stun if I hit the shock there. It doesn't matter. And we'll do that. You come back off of this, but I don't care about that, so step on up. You won't get feared, but the fear should spread. Yes, okay. Drain, right, because you're all prot, so that's not going to do a lot to you. We'll go ahead and trigger stagger. Hey, stop that shit. Basic. Okay, now you're gone. We still have the health equalization and everything available, I think, so. Fear again. Dispel. That's fine. Do this now. Yep, get resisted. Meets expectations. Gain ferocity. Assist off that basic. Get to the third stack, hopefully soon. Nice. And then the drain. That should be the end of it. There we go. 55. Okay. Yeah, let's do the Bad Batch. That one I was excited about. Got the Techcron. Let's remind ourselves what this is. So we got stacking health, or reduced damage when we have high turn meter, or 50% turn meter or more, rather. And then the Tech level 9. Whenever he uses an ability, he deals more damage. Max 100%, equal to half of his potency. So we'll see. That means that his healing move should also deal damage, yeah? I don't know. I don't know if that only triggers on abilities that do damage. We'll find out. Alright, so what's going to happen to us here? Hondo's going to kidnap somebody off rip, and we have to assume that it's not Echo, or we might have problems? We will find out. Ever so soon. Okay. Kidnapped Echo. Meets expectations. Nothing really to cleanse off of us here. Not a lot of benefit in doing... If we basic, we get countered. Well, no, we're under stealth, so we shouldn't get counters. That's nice. We could turn meter... can we turn meter swap you? Yeah, so we could start moving now. Okay, well, that wasn't very nice of you, but I see... Okay, alright. Alright, this is not going in the order that I would have preferred, but I guess it's the only game in town. Holy shit, bruh. Like, this is not the order I wanted you to be doing this in. You're still not getting the turn. That's the rub. I need to free the debuffs off of the others, so even though I can't do this in the order I prefer, it's the only game in town. We'll Dispel here. It's not the best, because Hondo has that coming back around soon. That's why we need to start applying pressure to him. No, we should get Sana down and out of the game while there's time. We can get back to him later. There's no reason to let myself get pawned. Stop him from gaining buffs now, or try to close out Nest. Choose your destiny. It's easier to deal with him solo than it is Nest. So maybe put some pressure on her now. Cycle this back around. And we got our third stack, basic. No reason to do the dispel or the turn meter swap here. We basic. We're letting Nest get another turn, like so, and then another call. Yeah, this is the closeout. Bonk. 57. All right. I don't think that tech level, level 9 felt like it mattered much, but that was nice. Qui-Gon Jinn, Cam, and Kit Fisto. I don't know, something. Yeah, geez, we've got a lot of power left. So, we'll say Lord Vader versus Qui-Gon, Cam, Kit. I'll take him and Royal. The Royal soak up that big armor shred and following hits. Armor penetration is probably the most damage.
No, you can also wreck this with Sidious solo. You know, right?
We could. Yeah, we're gonna have some customers go unused here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess we just ride the roller coaster with this one. Smovo, Subtask, what'd I miss? You know, I was advised against certain gambles that I felt like taking anyway, and then they didn't pan out. Long story short, it was real, it was fun, I lost the match. That I think is a reasonable summary. Good. Thank you for the armor shreds, it's fine. What I especially like is the tenacity ups. These are fun. 4. Yeah. Just keep stacking up on me. It's cool. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. Womp womp. Yep. Some of them are getting resisted. Makes sense. Seems reasonable. Yeah. No, I don't know, man. Even if we get him to 5 stacks, we still have to get Cam down, or Qui-Gon down, so I guess I might as well basic him.
Actually, they will die.
If I do, I die. Interesting.
I mean, even if Qui-Gon will be alive, they will die with 5 dots.
Okay. See, wow. It's tough to ever get him up to 5 stacks, though. So, that dispel was opportune. I'll have more of that. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, the lifesteal is quite clutch. Let's go, boys. Yeah, we definitely could have done this much sooner to avoid the 3 stacks of armor penetration. Nevertheless, yeah, you could counterattack. I was going to say, my dude. You're allowed to do this. You're allowed to play the game correctly. Yep, there you go. Cam is such an asshole. You're supposed to be dodging the crap out of them, by the way, Sidious. It's literally what you do here. Thought you should know. Alright, 59. It did work. Alright, mark it green. Call it Sidious. 59. RJT can be something. Set these. Pop. I think we just stab a warrior and move on. Hydrate, the man says. Gotcha, striker. Spova, always listen to your gut, my man. Yeah, you know, you got to take risks out here. Plus, it's tough to learn when you only get a couple legitimate matches a week. Could mass assist to just end him here. Save the reset. God, the amount of damage is so gross. Call you mans. Womp womp. Yeah, because it didn't kill him on his turn, I think that's why he comes back. Okay, leave Brittany alone. Alright, slap his shit, please. Yes, alright, you're fine. You there. Yeah, like that. Okay. Alright, RJT. I mean, there's all kinds of dispel and shit on this, so... What's gonna get me jammed up the least? I wonder if this is an opportunity for Darth Vader, Lord Vader, to shine. Did I have a tab pulled up for this for reference? I did, but I probably closed it out earlier. The problem is...
I guess LV is the easiest here.
Well, you'd think that eventually Leia would be able, between Leia and Drogon, be able to just pop through that shield from her eventually.
Yeah, but they both are great. I mean...
You think Lord Vader's better than Leia, though, for this situation?
I think both can do good here.
Because we don't have Maul. You're talking about Lord Vader slow stacking.
But yeah, you're right.
Alright. Well, I think we'll run it like this. Drogon R2. My highest health is better than if I'm relying on the light side bulk to give me health. That's a maximum of 60% max health. We have 75 from this, so we'll run that. And yeah, this should be wildly excessive. You there. Dodge me, will you? Yes, your tenacity up displeases me. Okay. Okay. Time to go in. Guess I want to get her under 100% as well. Alright, now that that's done with, all focus pretty much on her. Give her the big hit. Uh-oh. Yeah. Smack the shit out of her. Get her. Still tenacity up. We're not going to get our fire down. So I'm not really worried about it. Alright, now we're starting to make progress. Hey, there's that damage we were looking for. Stop getting proud up, lady. Alright. Alright. It's all good now. Bye-bye. Do you have Foss level 9 still? He ramps Lord Vader so much quicker. I do have it on defense. I do have the Kron though. Alright, 57 works. Yeah, this was just fine. It's also wildly excessive, so fair enough. Leia, Drogon R2. 57. Alright. Alright, triple attacker, spy up front, and then, yes, something else. I didn't know what the something else would be, but that's what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and do profundity here. It is triple attacker, so I'll just bring bigs. Just does a ton of damage with Lord Vader, so you don't need to worry about ramp as much. That's fair. That's fair. It's, I mean, I think Leia also would give higher banners in that situation, but realistically, I shouldn't have needed to use that counter. So, all very fair points. Okay. Okay. Ow. You there. Not my favorite. I gotta take the money and run. So we haven't lost the ship yet. What we would want... Yeah, then it's all enemy ships until Executor comes. So if we don't push ahead Millennium Falcon, we can't wiggle this off, which we definitely want to do. Because that could have been Boba. Sometimes Boba comes out, and that would be uncomfortable. I would like that a lot less. Let me shake that off easy. Buff up. Still don't need our man. We don't need bigs, so we don't call bigs. That's how that works. We could do this, but it feels kind of like a waste. Let's go for this one. Okay. Now who do you heal more? Yeah, you go after Xanadu because he was higher by proportion. We don't have breach on us, so the assist clears the taunt. Okay. Looks like we've already hit the launch point, so we'll do this. Yep, this clears off. Basic to you. Nice. Alright. So in this particular case, we didn't end up needing bigs, but where you lose Y-Wing, you really wish you had bigs. So... Shields up. .76 will do. Alright.
Yeah, so unfortunately I have to go, so...
Hey, thanks for joining, Polo. Appreciate you being here. Congratulations. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, see you soon. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other soon. Alright, grab these two and roll with it. You have my problem task. Go a little light on front in case it's 5 Nightmare in the back and end up having lots of extra if there isn't. That's definitely something that happened this round. Yeah, certainly the case here today. Let's try and get this damage out here. So we're probably going to want to lock you down. If you can eke this out for another hour, you can raid Fatal for Turbo Gak on steroids. Yeah, that's unlikely to happen, buddy. I think that will not be happening today. Alright, nice. Push the turn meter. Yeah, but we're ability locked. We got unlucky and got ability locked. That is butts. Okay, so you could basic, you could heal up. If you basic, it's for the assist call. I'd rather have the heal up, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. Go after the squishies. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, this was the key. Let's get that out there. Wrap. The ability block? Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, we could do the reinforcement, but then is there any kind of AoE we'd have to worry about? Because, well, we'd be fine. We'd be fine. Yeah, so long as we, what? We could put another foresight down on the field with middle. Because I'm not worried about the target thing right now. That's actually quite nice. That was the droid we were looking for. This will fill the health back up on Vader. You're the only ship left. No reason to remove your stealth. And bye-bye. 74. Nice. Alright. As far as I recall, this should be all that is required to win. Let's hope I'm not wrong. Yeah. Heal up seems like a good idea. Immediate death. Ability block is inconvenient and unwelcome. Hi, Spy, over there. Smack. The shock was nice. Can't gain stealth. AoE. A. All right. Okay, folks, who's toughed it out? Wow, there's still 56 people watching. It's a good thing you did, because there's one thing I forgot to do that I'm glad that I'm remembering to do now. Is I still have one more CD key, or not CD key, but, you know, PC beta key to give away to the Swugga PC beta. So there was 76 there. So it could have been a 77, I think, but it'll do. All right, so 2006 to 2030. Congratulations to Polo. Yeah, I took some gambles, and one of them was maybe foolish, the JML versus Slacker, having already lost that matchup once. But otherwise, yeah, I wanted to try some stuff, and there's a cost with that. So I had like kind of an Erodium for round 1. I'm almost assuredly having an Erodium here for round 3. So probably my only matchup this week. And it's fitting. It's fitting that I do have one more PC beta key to give away. Alright guys, we're going to do this the same way we did it before. I am going to take your names out of a hat. Yes. All right. When I say type 1 in the chat. Type 1 in the chat. If you want to be considered here, I will get your name here, and yeah, I'm gonna do this like a smart guy this time and start with a piece of paper and start ripping it off after I write your names and stuff like that. That's what we're gonna do. Not like a dodo this time. Make space, make space. Okay, Ash, obviously we got you, my man. Who's next? Put 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat if you want to be considered. Got Ash. That's fine. Gotta rip the fringes off this piece of paper. Who else? Who else? Nighthawk? Okay, I see you. Now, obviously, guys, I'm going to trust you, and it's going to be on an honor system. But I hope that you are already following this channel here on Twitch. And if not, you should be. And if you're not following Tassinix Gaming on YouTube, you're missing out on some other content that I only put out there. So let me just spam my YouTube channel real quick. And then also my Discord if you want to be in touch. That's also part of it. All right. So yes, give a follow on those. You don't have to pay for anything to do with that. So if you win this contest and you have done that, you're awesome. If you win this contest and you haven't done that, for shame. But I'm also not checking. All right, we only got 2 contestants so far, I think. Oh, and Strike. Okay, so hold on. Esh, Sheepdog, Striker. Okay. Striker. Okay, Sheepdog. And by the way, thanks again goes out to CG Tuscan Meathead for hooking me up with these couple of keys that I had. I had one other key, and I gave it out to a guild leader, friend, and patron who actually was in sore need of it for a very practical guild-related reasons. I was happy to hook him up. Sheepdog's in the hat. Ash, Nighthawk. H-A-U-K. Okay. Who else? Who else? It's just Cowboys getting in. Alright, anybody else? By the time I finish writing this last one, let's see what we got. Alright, last chance. Get in while the getting's good. Okay, Sheepdog, you're in the hat, Sheepdog. I got you accounted for. You're in. You're in. Alright, did I? Yeah, I think I got Striker, right? Striker. Yes, we got you. Alright. Looks like that's our pool. There's only, what, 5 names in the hat. This isn't so crazy. Okay. There's a lot of you on stream. You sure? You sure, guys? There's still like 40 plus of you here. You sure nobody else is trying to get in on it? Last chance saloon. Okay. Closing the bid. Starting the hat mixing period. Alright. Mix. Alright, here we go, here we go. Lucky winners in my hand. It's just Cowboy. Congratulations, Cowboy. Let's see. Whisper. There's a whisper button. Oh, that's probably not the smart way to have done that. I should have done that in this Twitch interface. Congrats to It's Just Cowboy. Okay. I'll whisper this to you here on Twitch. Alright, my very last key to hand out. Alright, my man, you just got it on Twitch. I sent it to you. Congratulations to you. Thank you to everybody for participating. Alright, let's talk about the wrap-up. I went in detail about how Polo cleared my defense at the start of the stream, so go back to the start of the VOD on that. She basically had like a couple drops and a little bit of banner bleed, just enough to have about 60 banners drop total. So the question was, could I do better on offense? Slacker, Crew, and Hux. I went after it with JML, JCal, and Hoda, and we got the sides out, but yeah, we did not manage to finish off Slacker, and it wasn't that great. I wouldn't recommend the experience. And that used JML, JCal, and JKR. So pretty unsavory. I used Malgar ISC to clean that up, so that was pretty good. That was a good recommendation, I want to say, from Zid there. I want to say that was, what, 35, 34, something like that? Maybe even a little less. I think we lost some banners there, but something like that. All right, against Finn, Zorii, Resistance Hero Finn. So my last legitimate match, EP MaraJ and Starkiller, still took this out pretty smoothly. I got blown out this time. It wasn't great. They just decided to burn down Starkiller, and he got like one turn the whole time, I want to say. Went back in, Aphra, BT1, 000, still does the job. It would have been 55 banners, but it was 35. Against GG STAP B1. This was shocking. DTMG, Gideon, and Scout has worked for me 2 times in a row. Both with pretty mediocre Darkside Bolkrons. But it let me down today. Like, they closed out Gideon, I want to say before he got his first turn, the Moff Gideon, not DTMG. And then I want to say regular, or DTMG here, didn't even get a turn. His turn meter kept getting continuously pushed back. And so we never even got to use his third ability once to try and revive and stabilize. So it's the very first time I've ever had that happen and just got completely blown out. I know that Xerath had mentioned that had happened to him, and that had not been my experience up to the point. It definitely seemed a little dicey at a couple points in the past, but it wasn't like that. So now I see what he's talking about. That said, TomFord did DM me here in the match, and he said that, DTMG, Death, and Scout is still getting it done, so I might look more into that. That said, so against the full team, I just withdrew, went back in with Dash, Han, and Chewie, completely blew STAP out of the water, and managed to burn down B1 before the end of the fight, but basically on GG's first turn, he went and used third, I want to say, on Chewie, and just blew him out. He never even got a chance. Maybe if they all survived his first turn, we might have been able to close out the fight with everybody. I don't know. We'll never know. Regardless, Chirpa, Nisa, and Wicket closed out the solo GG without him getting to take a turn, I think. So a total of 27 banners. So terrible, right? All right. Against Queen Amidala, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon, I used Bane's set. I wasn't messing around in the least. I've heard some people have had intermittent success with Slacker, intermittent success with JMK. I didn't want to take a chance on the intermittency, so Bane for 54, 55, something like that. Against Reva, Grand Inquisitor, and Seven Sisters, Cere, Malicos, and crew worked as expected. I didn't want to use Malgus here. It felt like a bad move. And so, yeah, 56 with Cere, Malicos, crew. That was nice. Alright, the good news is we one-shot the rest of the board. The bad news is, by this point, we'd already lost the fight. Alright, so against Kelleran, JK, and Shock T, we used BKM Paz Grogu for 57. Against Gas Rex 5, Sith Eternal for 58. Against Saw, Kyle, and Cara, GG Stat B1 was 56. That was an absolute slaughter. I also had Inquisitors. I could have done that too. So I could have afforded to have certainly either of those two teams on defense this round. Java Chrysanthemum Boushh was Merrin, Mother Talzin, and Asajj for 52. I finally did it, guys. I want to say this is the second time I've ever been successful pulling that off. And thanks to Canada Fett for, basically telling me after I had even just one of the characters dead, put it on auto basic, and it seems to work out. And indeed, it did. I think there was probably a way right there at the end of the fight that I could have pulled it off auto, used Merrin's middle, brought back one or both characters, then Jabba takes his turn and dies from 100 plus stacks of Plague. I think that's the way probably Fatal would have tried to go for it. But such as it was, finishing the fight with just Merrin alive was a 52. Still, cool. It was cool to actually pull off. Against Ray, Swolo, Cal, JMK, Cat, and Plo Koon continues to be good with the Jedi Cron. You just do such enormous damage with JMK himself. 55 banners. So what do you do with the code? Well, hopefully you need to have an EA. You need to have the EA desktop account. Just go download EA desktop, and then you want to log in with the same email that you use for the web store, the one that's actually tied to your game. So if you have an EA account for any other purpose, like I have a couple EA accounts, right? I have one just for Swugga, and then I have one for all my other EA games. And I actually got myself into a situation where I needed technical support to get the PC beta set up because I'd initially plugged in the EA account email that I have for my non-Swugga stuff, right? So make sure that when you're logging into the EA desktop, you're using the right email, and then once you're there, there's a plug in a code thing. Click the button, drop in the code, you should be good. You can't get into the store for some reason? Well, I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, reach out to support about not being able to get in the store. That's not what's important here. What's important is that when you log into your EA desktop account, you're doing it with the same email that you would be using for the web store, the one that is tied to your Swugga account. All right? Make sure you're doing that. Otherwise, you're, again, going to need technical support. So if you can't get into the store, I would reach out for support about that. That is a separate issue. The good news is that if you're able to get into the game through the PC beta, it's actually the same interface as if you logged into the web store. So like that daily bonus thing that you get out of the store, out of the web store every day, that's actually what you see in game. In the PC client is actually the same web store interface. So good luck to you. Let me know. Reach out to me on Discord if you have any further issues with it. Maybe I can help you. But if it's beyond my power, I'll just direct you to open a ticket the same way I did. So hopefully you get some help if it's a persistent issue. Anyway, let's talk about the top wall here. Against Sana, Hondo, and Ness. We went in with Bad Batch, Hunter, Bad Batch Echo, and Tech for 57. That was great. Qui-Gon, Cam, and Kit Fisto was Sidious. And that was pretty bumpy because it was the tenacity up gain level 3 instead of the stacking offense. So there was quite a bit where we never were able to get up to the 5 stacks of dot. That being said, we ended up ending up doing overwhelming offense and, killed Qui-Gon and, ended up closing out the fight for 59. So, nice. RJT, BB-8, and Holdo. I ended up overkilling with Leia Drogan R2 for 57. Against Tuskens was Slacker, Hux, and FOSF for 57. And against Trench Newt Watt was DRBSF Malik for 55. It's interesting because I was thinking about doing a two-way split in the back with like DRBSF Malik and Malgus, Sith Marauder, and Sass. Something like that was what I was thinking about. All right, and then, of course, against Fleet, against his Malevolence, I did Negotiator for, I want to say 74, 76 with Profundity versus Executor, and I want to say 74 again, or 75, 74, 75 with Chimera against Endurance. So, pretty decent Fleet scores. Well, no, I didn't use Chimera, actually. I used Leviathan for 76 against the Malevolence. That's what I did. Yeah. And then Chimera for 74. Yeah. So that was actually what I did. So I mixed things up a bit, but in the end, it proved that I ended up keeping too much for offense, which was something I was thinking about going into this. But I guess finishing with Lord Vader isn't actually... Well, Lord Vader and Inquisitors and Malgus. So I'd say I could probably have intensified 2 other teams on defense, and it would have been stronger. Might have been a little more risky on offense, but that's where my weight would have probably lent my way. So me keeping too much and risking too much up front definitely cost me here. Nonetheless, GG to Polo. Alright guys, let's get ready to close out. Again, I have posted my Discord, but if you want to stay in touch, I'll drop it again. That's where to find me. Maybe it helps if I actually type out the word Discord correctly. Yeah, that helps. Okay. Again, if you want to see this VOD and other stream VODs uploaded with chapters added for easy browsing, I put that up on YouTube. Here's the link for it. I also have videos on the current Datacron sets 14 and 15 that I made with Aesop Rock. Really fun to do that with him. Appreciate his time. Also have Plotting and Scheming, my GAC-focused Datacron. My GAC-focused podcast that I make with my buddies Dagger, TJ, and Sasha Isha. That comes out weekly. That comes out on YouTube, also on Spotify. I want to say SoundCloud, and also YouTube podcasts. So that's good stuff. And yeah, if you like what I'm doing here and you want to support the stream, please do check out my Patreon. So let's go ahead and throw that up on screen. Check out patreon.com/Tassinix for any upwardly mobile GAC player. I think there's something of value to you. Jumping in at the first tier, VIP access is only $5. You get access to dedicated chat and voice where you can find me hanging out most of the time. Also, patrons get early access to Plotting and Scheming, my Datacron set video, most of my exclusive content. I also have a recent series I started on YouTube with mod guides on individual characters. So that's coming out for everybody on YouTube, but that's also out there. Anyway, thank you so much to those jumping in here on VIP access: Andrew, White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Stark Strategy Gamer, Rays Malvis, Brock Thudsteel, Renee Bebe, Deadpool Cow 28, Johnny B Ottawa, JJ's Productions Twitch, Sweens 14, Darth QPPMG, and Funky, my very latest patron. Appreciate you. Sheepdog in the chat, do you have an Erodium opponent next? Almost certainly. Almost certainly, yes. That would be my expectation. All right, jumping up to the next patron tier is VIP Access Plus. So that's the $5 tier, plus the another $5 gets you the bundled access to OmegaBot Patreon. So if you like that detailed scouting report I did on Polo here at the start of the stream, that is a feature of OmegaBot Patreon to go back more than 2 weeks in time and use custom filters to get exactly the look you're going for. Answer the questions you're seeking. Thank you to Stryker and Dash Sotnikam. At VIP Access Premium, this is the Double Bot bundle, so that also includes Hot Utils Patreon. If you're not familiar with that, that's just the premier tool for your mass loadout management. You can handle your whole mod inventory at once on there, whether it's slicing, farming, swapping characters. Pretty damn nice. Thank you to Quig, Ibanez, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming for seizing that Double Bot bundle. And of course, at the top of the heap, Ingesters Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper. #1 supporter here for, more than a couple years now. Just drops hundreds of subs on the community, thousands of biddies from time to time, just goes crazy with it just about any time he shows up. So really appreciate the extraordinary support, my dude. Thank you. All right, and last but never least, our special thanks first to Yoda Force, my guildmaster back in the day when I was in Vanguard. He got me the mic that I'm speaking to you on right now. He's long since quit the game, but we remember him fondly on the other side. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you so much for the support in the background. Appreciate the second beer that you brought me here, which will help me wash away the sting of this loss. Nevertheless, appreciate your support here. And of course, Dagger, TJ, and Sasha Isha, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. It's sometimes a challenge for us to make it work for our busy schedules to put the show together, but these guys somehow work with me and we get it done. the show is all the better for it. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you so much. All right, let's return back to the main scene and make ready to raid you all out. I think I might go play Helldivers a little bit off stream. So if you guys want to get in, get on my Discord. The Self-Roll channel has a Helldivers button. Click that. You'll see the Helldivers channel. You'll see me nearby. Nice. We did manage to stall out long enough to be there for Playbook. So I think I am going to raid you guys on out there to him. A good number of folks probably already jumped over there already. All right, setting up, starting the raid. If for some reason I do have a legitimate opponent here for round 3, I'll let you know on Discord. But I'm assuming it's going to be another Erodium, in which case I won't be streaming my GAC. I'll see if there's something else interesting to do. But again, be on Discord to stay informed. Until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.